Yep, we live. What's going on? Good, great day to each and every individual in the house. I'm trying to plug up the mic, so excuse me, Spreaker, while we set things up, get things popping off properly. Hopefully the black signal went out this morning because it hasn't been going out. I've been trying to do the campaign for y'all need to eat. Y'all need to eat. Sasha, your clothes is right here. Excuse me, it's real life at Gye-Nyame Journey. Sasha, your clothes is right here. Gina, your mom, Sasha's sitting on your clothes. She left you some pants or some shorts, and you can pick your shirt. So get busy, ladies. All right, so let's go on and let's get this broadcast popping in the way that it needs to be popping. All right, so let's go. Y'all know what it is. Grab your stuff. Grab your glass. We're about to get it started. What up? Go tell Cleveland you want some food. Put on lotion, brush your teeth. Sasha, rise, baby, rise. Mr. Diddy. Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink. Or should we say, breathe, then drink. Now grab your glass for that water. Get your picture of that water. Raise that picture of your water container. Simply pour some water. Drink. Or should I say, live, pour, then drink. I just don't skip this. Now move your body and drink some water. Move your body and drink some water, huh? I show you. Move your body and drink some water. Oh, family, move your body. Drink. Or should we say, move, and drink. Come on, move that body, come on. Now raise your glass and toast those ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. You put on butter. Drink. Or should we say, raise, toast, then. But hey, take your breath and drink some water. Lift and pour yourself some water. Move your body, drink some water. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, live, move, toast. Or to stay healthy, breathe, drink, eat culturally appropriately, and move. Take your breath, lift and pour, move your body, toast your ancestors, drink up. Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Take your breath. Lift and pour. Move your body. Toast your ancestors. Just drink your water, family. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I don't know if the black signal went out. I want to send shouts out to all the fam that be tuning in and be trying to hang in there, even though the stuff has not been going through. The Wi-Fi is horrible. I'm looking forward to going to my adventure today so that I can at least be around some good Wi-Fi. I got an assignment I have to finish I got two of them I have to finish. One, I personally got to write. Second, I have to go on and make some adjustments and get everything ready for when the teachers return within the next couple of days. Man, this summer has evaporated quickly. I have returned from Simba successful, except for getting chased out of the sweat lodge. But nevertheless, I'm older. I can't do everything that I used to do. And I shouldn't have to. There's other people, other young people that's stepping up that's like, yo, I'm ready for that spot, old man. Give up that spot, old man. And I love it, man. I love it. You know what I'm saying? Because listen, family, that's the only way we could grow. We got to prepare the next generation to take over. And we got to be scared. We got to stop being scared of training them specifically for the positions that we have and grooming them and moving them into the position. We fall into this whole idea of, well, people will say it's nepotism and stuff like that. Family, let me tell you this. Everybody else is practicing nepotism. Everybody else preparing their next generation for greatness, right? You know, and clearing the way so that they will be able to do it. Why aren't we? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know why. Because most of the jobs we have are controlled by other people. So we need to start generating some of our own institutions so that we can start grooming our young people, right? To come into our spots and create other spots for other young people that might not be directly related to you, but at least in your tribe. You got to look out for the tribe, right? Tribe first, family. That's how we build around here. Shots out. I don't know. I'm not seeing any messages. And hopefully, I'm going to go to the Facebook app and see if, oh man, Miss Kim Carswell was listening in the other day. Wow, and I didn't get the message till late. I apologize for that. That's one of our supporters, and she's all the way out in Ouagadougou, Burkina Faso. I got it. I did it right. Did y'all hear that? I did it. Man, family. It's going to be a great day, right? So first off, I want to say great Umoja to each and every last one of you. We made it through our list almost twice where I read your abilities as far as your day names. We will revisit that again so that I can remind you of your greatness on a regular basis. You know what I'm saying? Your superpowers. We want to make sure that you are able to recognize that. I need to unpin this. I want to unpin this post from yesterday. Boom. Unpin. All right. Now let me go and find the one for today. We up live right now. Okay. So I got to adjust. So let's go on and we're going to pour it. We're going to do this toast. I don't have too much news for y'all this morning. Ain't a lot going on. I ain't going to say that. There's always something going on. I wasn't interested in a lot of stuff that was popping up on my timeline, so I won't bother y'all with that. All right, let's do, my ear's acting up because I'm froze on there, digging in my ear. So I want to go on and make sure I'm able to see if there's anybody hollering out there at us. You know what I'm saying? So, let's see. Okay, nope. So we cool there. Let me edit that. Let me set cross posting. We want to post on that. We want to post on that. And let's post on Magic Hour just in case. Save. I haven't had no music for Magic Hour in a while. That was a show I was doing with DJ Kid Magic, but that was about 3 years, maybe longer than that. I've been doing this a long time, family. A long time. And like I said, I am proud. I am proud to be of service to you, and hopefully I bring some type of energy, some type of positivity to your existence, right? On another announcement, be on the lookout for the Gye-Nyame Journey e-course. I've been working on it steadily, trying to get it done. I'm still trying to work out the bugs. I got a few bugs, so it's going to be delayed just a little bit longer. Also, be on the lookout for the next newsletter, because that'll be coming out at the beginning of August. Also, we know that we have the G&J Mall this Kuumba from 12 to 6 p.m. And we will be having a discussion between 2 and 4 about reparations. So that's going to be the place to be. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm really interested in raising the flag of reparations in Columbus. The ADOS group has already started meeting. I'm looking forward to joining those meetings, but we also want to make sure that we continue informing people about the necessity of us collecting the debt that is owed. Let's see. I don't know what's going on here, man. So here we go. Let's just do the toast and I'll get up. First off, we raise up our glass and we toast the creator by whatever name you choose to call the creator. We call on that energy to come in, guide us, uplift us, bless us. Even though we know it's always around us, we still want to recognize it in a conscious way. Become conscious of that energy around us in all of its manifestation, good and bad, right? Because we're not living in an illusion here, right? We understand, right? So we lift up our glass and we say, Ashe, it looks like all your channels are read only, so you can't reply. What are you talking about? What are they talking about? What are they talking about? It's called a chat. God damn it. I'm trying to figure out why they saying crazy stuff to me. Why would it be called a chat if I can't chat? That don't make no sense. Looks like all your channels are read only, so you can't reply. They don't tell me how to fix it or anything. Let me make sure. I'm just sitting up here like, good grief. All right, man. My ear is killing me. All right, but listen anyway. So we toasted that. Now we're going to move to our list of our ancestors. We raise our glass up to our ancestors, and we will get to our list. Here's our beautiful list. Let's go ahead. Miles Brown, Miss Ann, Robert and Texana Davis, Herman Brown Sr., Rosalie Tilly, George and William Walter, Christopher Pendergast, and Lee, Uncle Chris, Fiend, Cleveland, Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvaro Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Falar, Montague Pittman, No More X, Pet Mont Ra, Malika Fakour, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamal, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Hector Jr., Jay Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris. Hold on. Ladies, are y'all getting ready?
Yeah.
Well, y'all need to eat y'all breakfast.
Please don't come.
Did y'all ask him? I didn't hear y'all ask him.
Yes, we did.
I keep telling Gina the bowls are on the table.
William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling Lucy Wright. That's not what I asked you to do, Clee. Derek L. Pullian, Alexa Brother, Miss Eda Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janice Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Trigg, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Anna Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Renderman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Lois Henderson, Calvin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Porter Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melvin Dale Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bird Beatty, Sarah Weller, Be the Farmer, Agoso Sue, Shell Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Theodis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thorne, Pearl G. Thorne, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thorne, Erica Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther Keach Larice, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jarrell Giles Watson, Sparrow Slimmy Selva Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bolden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Hilda Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavinia Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mae Moss, Sophia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quills, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quills, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.E. Johnson, Dorita Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W.S. Sr., Sarah James Parham, Leon Johnson, James W.S. Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hattie Levester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martineer, Elder Amatep Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs, Senior Thelma Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Lacey Eleanor Howe, Frank Russell and Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Vina Triggs.
Oh my God.
Vina Triggs. Where we at? Thelma Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Lacey Eleanor Howe, Frank Russell and Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Vina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Rich Alex, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carla Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, D'Amico Russell, Denny Monares, Gina Rube Jones, Jana Callahan, William Walter West, Nigel Perez, Elder Pasigi Fulani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Delise Waters, DeFridas Hines, Inez Bostic, Edna Bostic, Winifred Scanterbury, Wilson Haley, Emma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Calvin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Printup Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, Edith Catney, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Nalon Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gaston, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Kathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, Uncle Buki, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Buki, also known as Gypsy, Reverend Roosevelt Word the First, Stacey Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Urban, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkinson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Amina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Glebus, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Becca, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie Harriet Tubman Kate, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Eno Baby Hatchet Sr., Mally Miller, Hossie Hatch, Dad Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Dorita Ross, Riola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Nidhi Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie, and Charlie Scott. Woo! Ida Casey, Thomas Cofer, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Don Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Times, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heath Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Vanilla, Alvis Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Ernest Houston, Lud Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, Henry West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, Ann Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Beth Vaughn, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Ramey Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Barbara Naeem. Woo! Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Bradley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruby Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Urban, Haroon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Urban Sr., Michael Urban, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robbie Lee Caldwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rashawn Easley, Javon McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shakamaha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Louis Fernandez, Jacqueline Broadus, Reginald Oliver, Mazarine Cofer, George Swan, Emmanuel Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlene Morgan, Sybil Edwards McNabb, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon, and on to our black book, we have Joella Giles, James Carswell, Roberta Adams, Aunt Sis, Elder Shaka McNair, Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shang Lewis, Ronald Shelton Jr., Damian Top, Westina Banks, Joseph Bingham, Quincy, Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Cundum, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy, Ryan Ross Riggins, Jermonte Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McCarroll, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jepson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quincy Sample, Candace Simmons, Severin Clayton, Leonard Jones, Sade Garner, Melvin Scott Sr., Elder Clarence Lumpkins, Elizabeth Johnson, Frank Smith, Stacey Trice, Denise Gorey, Nathaniel Hassan Turner, Khaled Isin, Nigel Turner, Demetrius Lewis Flint, Alberta Woods, Geneva Simmons, Daniel Tilley, Angeline Gant, Sharifa, Oscar Kane, Audrey Gripper, Dominique Nichols, Ruth Elaine Johnson, Teresa Sambo, the list grows. Aunt Maxine, Uncle James, Henry Munger III, Tamara Dowdy, Nicole Harris, Julia Taylor, Richard Bozeman II, Ruth Carter, John Carter, Mr. Thornton, Deshandra, I got Jonna, Deshandra, Lynette Lewis, Henderson Mosley, and Charles Jordan. We welcome them to our ancestral family, and we say, Ashe, from their family, where do we go? Where do we go? You know, when we go, we head to the present moment. What moment are we in, Gina? What moment are we in right now? What moment are we in? What's the day? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. No, not my children. No, not my children. Okay, we are on Umoja family. Here we go. Being in the moment of Umoja. Activate your reticular formation. We want to go out and we want to spot Umoja. We want to see our principles in action. Okay? Right. So we lift up our glass to this moment. And this moment is our power. We are on, for those that don't speak the language, unity is. What Umoja means. Truth is the mighty principle of the day. Violet is the color. Mentalism is the hermetic law of the day. Male name for the day is Kwojo. Female name is Ajwa. Give it up for all of the Kwojos. Let's just say all of the Umoja born. Give it up for them. Here we go. Crowd, what's going on over there? Y'all sleep? Wake up. Oh, y'all so difficult to work with. Oh, they're so difficult. I don't ask for a lot. Don't ask for a lot. Spiritual animals and crowds is hard to work with. So we lift up our glass, we salute this moment, because in this moment is our power, and we're going to harness that power so that we can be the best that we can. From there, family, we move on to our children, our children's children, on to infinity. Sasha, did you put on lotion? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah? Huh? Is that how we talk? Huh?
Yeah.
Yes? Okay. All right, so we lift up our glass and we say, Ashe, toasting the children. You see what I'm saying? Toasting the children. We got to teach them. You know what I'm saying? So we move on. From there, we toast all of our relations and we say, Ashe. Okay. From all of our relations, we move to the selfish toast is for you, family. What is it that you need in this moment to move towards your greatness? And we say, Ashe. Last but not least, I toast the most magnificent person in the room, and that's you. I lift my glass up to you, and we say, Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Sasha, And Gina, what did y'all waste on my table while I was gone? I have to wipe this whole table off. We wish you peace, power, joy, and 100 years. Speaking of that, we need to reach out to that elder. So we lift up our glass and we say, Ambrosia's coming along. Woo! Okay. You matured. This one is not dry necessarily, but unique. Each fermentation process produces its own, because I try to switch up using SCOBY so the SCOBYs get churns in there and get strong. But family, I want to thank y'all for tuning in. There's one thing I want to share. Hold on, we got something. Oh, Miss Cynthia Johnson, what's up? Real life at Jeremy. Don't make Gina do no push-ups. Oh yeah, but she didn't say. She said the wrong day, but she didn't say the wrong day. You know what I'm saying? Yep, Sasha tripping. Yep, they be listening to you, Sasha. They heard you. You know, you tripping.
What did I say?
Oh, so now you tripping, right? I'm gonna get loud. I gotta fix your pants too. All right, family. But well, it was one thing that I wanted to share. If it's up here, so my mom is preparing for her 70th birthday, coming up on August the 8th. But then she done cornered off the whole damn weekend. So after work, I'm gonna be busy all weekend. So now, all that weekend. So hopefully there's nothing. Unfortunately, there will be something popping off that weekend, and I won't be able to participate. But I'm gonna try to orchestrate from a distance, and I will be speaking about that hopefully in the coming few days. All right. So here we go. So I'm going through my mom's stuff. Well, I thought I posted it up. Oh, here we go right here. So, all right, in the news, y'all can see an old man climb a wall and also do another challenge. U.S. gave slavers their land back. What about black folks' reparations? Now, another argument or another point that you can hit on, since we are continuously building on this, is that the United States took the land back that they had given, maybe about 40,000 ADOS after the Civil War. They gave all that land back after Reconstruction was done. They gave it all back to Southern traders. Let's just say that, right? So, but yeah, and then on top of that, in around the D.C., Virginia area, they also pay reparations to slave owners. This is historical fact. Historical fact. You can go and look it up yourself. So when America talk about, we don't understand what you mean by reparations, they understood what it meant when it came to them. You know what I'm saying? We got to be clear about that, and we got to start having these conversations, because a lot of us, we just don't know. And when you know better, you do better, right? So we can't, you know what I'm saying? Everybody else is benefiting. Everybody's receiving assistance from government and have received the boost from government. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these major businesses that we know and that are around us, and a lot of individuals who are passing down wealth, receive the boost from government. And the only thing that ADOS is demanding is that we get our share. That's it. What's owed to us. And, so we training bill collectors now. You can see an old man do the rope course. She said, in his Jesus walk. Yep, I did it in my walking, in my Jesus sandals. That's right. Also, on Tone Talks this weekend, last Nia, Tone Talks interviewed Killer Mike. And what this is showing is that we are building up steam, because at one point in time, people were in disagreement. I ain't going to say Killer Mike was necessarily in disagreement, but after some conversation, you can see there's a kind of a change in his conversation tone when it comes to reparations. And that comes from us reaching out to people we know, because we are never really, we about 6 degrees away from anybody that we need to reach out to. So we have to start having a conversation in our circles so that the information spreads and the desire to make it happen spreads. You understand what I'm saying? So that's up on my timeline. We'll talk about that a little bit more in the newsletter. Woo. All right, so things mama and daddy used to say. Now, this is from not my mama and daddy and not my grandparents. This is from my grandfather's side of the family, his parents and grandparents. Wise sayings. We always talk about tribal quotes, right? These are direct tribal quotes, right? And I know some of y'all got some in y'all families. This says, one of them, all the fools ain't in the cemetery. All right. Anime, where you at? Where you at? That one deserves a strike of God. Another one said there ain't no road. There ain't a road so long that it don't have a turn in it. I'm going to think about that one. This one, another one I don't understand. Maybe somebody out there could get this one. I'll make you rope like okra. I don't know. Somebody help me. Maybe I might need to grow some okra so I know what they talking about. Money, oh my fault, a hard head make a soft behind. That's pretty common. That's pretty common in the ADOS communities. A lot of y'all are not any strangers to that saying as well as to those actions. Money draws money. Even back then. It says, you stand up in the road, fool. I don't know what that one means. Kinda. And here go another one. If you lie, you'll cheat and you'll steal. If you lie, you'll cheat and you'll steal. Wow. Your feet long as I've been away from home. Okay. That's the craziest person that ever squatted over 2 shoes. I'll get you out of jail for murder faster than I will for lying or stealing. Now that one stuck with me. I was so glad I found this because I knew I seen that somewhere. I'll get you out of jail for murder faster than I will for lying or stealing. Manure. So rather than saying shit, they said manure. Maybe I might need to add that to my lexicon. Manure. Confound your picture. I really want to know what that one means. Confound your picture. So I got to look that up. All right, family. But yo, thank you for sharing this time with me. Let me see if there's any other comments up on here. My fave from my grandma, Margaret Armstead, only dogs go mad. Uh-oh. And she says, happy born day, ma. All right. So, family, I want to thank you for sharing the time with me. And we are up and we are, well, let me make sure there's no messages on. Shouts out to Miss Aisha Essex. Shouts out to Miss Navita Nelson. Aisha, I want to ask you a question about one of the ancestors that you have on here. All right. So when you get a chance, hit me up because I want to make sure I'm saying it right. You understand what I'm saying? And it's not Elaine. It's actually, maybe you could write it in. It's Khalid Isen, and then in parentheses you had Nigel Turner. So should I read them separately, or should I just read Khalid Isen, or should I read both of them? You understand what I'm saying? So hit me up, let me know. All right. Other than that, family, this is Brother Hatim. I am out. All right, ladies, it's time to